you might want to be cautious if you're an extreme skier, or hey, I'm not an extreme skier, but if there was an accident, this might be something good to have, and that is Extreme Sports Insurance. And I have Robert Scott and Mark Kohler in studio with me, who founded the company. How are you guys?
Excellent. Good morning.
Good. Well, thanks for being here. Now, Robert, you actually started this. You've been in the insurance business for about 14 years, and then you were injured. You broke your hand, right?
Yeah, I've been doing boxing and MMA for a while, and I broke my hand boxing.
And of course, then to try and get back to the level you'd like to be at, it took you a lot of time and a lot of money.
Yeah, I've been paying for major medical $600 a month for a plan, expecting that it was going to cover everything that I needed it to. And when I did get injured, I ended up having to pay a lot of money out of pocket. So I figured there's got to be something out there that would help take over the co-pays or benefits or things like that. And there really wasn't. So we came up with a concept through a big carrier to help make that happen.
Well, and I think the best thing about Extreme Sports Insurance is that a lot of people up here, they're coming into town and they're in town just for a little while, and they're not making tons of money at the jobs they're performing at. They are, you know, they're just getting by on the wages they're getting by on. So how in the world are they supposed to afford insurance every single month? And you guys have made it extremely affordable.
Yeah, it works with people that have insurance or don't have insurance, and at $17.30 a month, it is very affordable, and the benefits are outstanding.
So if you are paying $17.30 a month, you can be paying more. So how much coverage is $17.30 going to give you?
It works, it's called an indemnity plan, so it pays you per incident. So if I break my hand or leg, I get a certain amount of money. I get a certain amount of money for going to the ER, for needing crutches, or so all that adds up. So for example, a broken leg would add up usually to about $4,000, $5,000 that we'd be paying the client.
See, that's just such a great thing, though, because, you know, you can be the best skier in the world, but people forget that you can be extremely good, and something can happen just like that. You know, you clip an edge, something little that you're not expecting, and hey, you crash and burn, and you're not doing so good. So, Mark, how did you, you got involved with the company, how?
Exactly. Well, I met up with Robert because I'm living here in Park City, and I'm a skier and I play hockey, and I've seen a lot of my friends get injured in the past year, broken wrist, ACL, and they weren't covered. Like you said, they were part-time workers or just seasonal workers, and regular insurance is so expensive that they weren't being covered at all. So I think this is a great fit, that they can have some sort of plan and feel confident that they are under some sort of coverage, but yet it's not breaking the bank.
And now you guys aren't trying to be, as I was kind of researching and reading your website, you're not trying to be out there in your face, sales guys, hey, you have to buy insurance, because we know that that can, you know, can kind of get obnoxious, but you really are trying to do it community driven. And we can see that because of the prices you guys are doing. I mean, you're really trying to make it affordable for, hey, this guy who maybe, you know, has a career, but, or this guy who, you know, he's here, he's working part-time, and he doesn't have the money to pay for something.
We do a lot of things like community sponsorships, we do event sponsorships, we do athlete sponsorships. We really do try to focus on the community of action sports, traditional sports, and this covers them 24/7. So it doesn't necessarily have to be an injury related to the sports. If they're at home and they trip and fall and hurt themselves, they're covered there too. So we're giving them 24/7 coverage, but we are very community driven. Everybody that works within our organization is involved in sports in some way, from mothers of kids in football leagues to professional snowboarders to you name it. We are all athletes, so we speak and understand the language pretty well.
Well, and there's probably, you know, professionals who aren't insured.
Most.
Most of them aren't?
Yeah.
Which is surprising. You'd think that, you know, I mean, this is their life, this is their sport. If something happens to them, they're out, which could be really, really severe. You know, anything from something minor to something big could really, really alter their career, or at least for that time period. So this is something that, you know, like you're saying, from the professional snowboarder, skier to the beginner, is something that anybody could have.
Really, and it's not really meant to replace major medical, but it's meant to complement it, or for those that can't afford it, which the avid skier or the professional athlete that isn't making a lot of money, but they really have a passion for the sport, this allows them to at least have something that's going to cover them on their normal day-to-day injuries.
So again, it's $17.30 a month. We're showing you the website right here. And if you want to go to it, it's XSInow.com. So XSInow.com. Your website is full of a lot of great information. I mean, and you've got videos on there, and tell us a little bit about your website.
Well, it's really meant to be an interactive type website where it's constantly updated with news and information, events that we're attending. We're getting fresh content from the people out in the field, our sponsored athletes, so that we're constantly keeping it fresh and new and updated.
So if you want to get some really good information on XIS, go to, I just said it backwards, didn't I? XSI. It's going to take me a couple times to say it right. XSInow.com. You can get more information. You know, a lot of you in town for the ski season, if you don't want something to go wrong, or, you know, in case something does go wrong, you are going to be able to be covered, and you won't be paying bills out, you know, that are just outrageous if you're not covered. I mean, that would just be severe. If something like that happened, you just wouldn't be able to cover it. So you guys, thanks so much for coming in, and of course I'm sure you guys are great to meet with people and really sit down and talk with them about the plan that is right for them.
Absolutely. We appreciate being here.
And your offices are?
We're in Draper, Laguna Beach, and now Denver. Great.
So if you are here for this winter in Park City, head on down to Draper. If you're heading back to your California location, got a Laguna Beach location as well, so I'm sure these guys will help you out. Again, it's xsinow.com. Guys, have a great day, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you.